Hello YouTube, my name is Rodney Coleman. I've been practicing voodoo root work since I was 10 years old from my grandparents. My great-grandparents came through the Caribbean from the island of St. Dominique into New Orleans and on into the sugarcane plantations. Now here's a quick guess. They wasn't overseers. I'm 56 now, as I said. I took the path of my grandfather, my great-grandfather, and my two uncles, I am at Bokor. There's a lot of things been said recently and for a while now about New Orleans voodoo. There's one article I've been written on YouTube about if somebody tells you they practice New Orleans voodoo, it's a scam. New Orleans voodoo hasn't been around since the late 70s, early 80s when the Voodoo Museum opened up and the voodoo shops opened up. That's cool. A name is a name. Hell, you can call it dig a ditch voodoo, and it's what the worker puts the intention into what comes out. So it's called New Orleans voodoo. I do not profess that I practice Haitian voodoo because I'm no longer in the culture. I've lost my grandparents and my parents, so I'm no longer in the culture. So you might as well say I practice New Orleans voodoo. If you think that's a scam, that's cool. That's your opinion. There's been a lot of things said recently, or for a while now, about New Orleans voodoo, about a lot of white people in New Orleans voodoo. I want everybody to remember the times that we were living in then. When Marie Laveau, John Montagny, Dr. John, was performing ceremony and ritual on Bayou St. John and Lake Pontchartrain, there would be influential white people show up at these ceremonies. They would just pop up. Mostly at the beginning was white ladies. Don't know why, that seems how it is. What you want these people to tell them? Oh, you got to carry your ass because you white, you don't belong here. Well, that lasted for about an hour. You know, she's got in her buggy, went back to the house, crying to her husband that she's seen this barbaric ritual going on, and the police would have showed up, no doubt, with the guys in the white sheets in tow, and there'd have been a lot of people accidentally hung, and a lot of people accidentally drowned in Lake Pontchartrain. What did you want these people to do back then? You have to remember the time that we was living in. You also have to remember here in New Orleans and in the deep south in Louisiana, even up to the mid-60s after Kennedy got in office, there were still people being hung. There were still crosses being burned on people's yards. There was houses mysteriously burning down with entire families in them. There was churches being burnt with parishioners inside. There was young people being dragged behind pickup trucks down gravel roads. So you have to remember the times that they was living in. It was something that had to be accepted then, and it just became part of the culture. I know a lot of these people. We have a lot of mambos in New Orleans voodoo, more than Hougans or Bokors, and a lot of hoodoo workers. A lot of these people work will knock you on your ass. I'm proud to have Haitian blood run through me. As I said, I don't profess that I practice Haitian voodoo anymore because I'm no longer in the culture. I lost my culture with my grandparents and my parents leaving. But through the years, I've learned other things. I lived in Terrebonne Parish for several years. I seeked out a shaman, and he showed me many things of his religion. I've seeked out, found many hoodoo workers, and learned many things from that. So I guess you could say on my side, and even maybe New Orleans voodoo, it's a gumbo, if you will, of practices. For many years, jobs I've had, I could not practice out in the open. I wore a badge for many years. I got to see the best of people, and I got to see the worst of people. But more and more as I got older, my ancestors has been calling me, mostly my grandfather and then my great-grandfather. So I'm heeding what they're telling me. If anybody had work done by other spiritual workers, uh, voodoo, anything like that, and you was taken for a ride, I am truly sorry for this. That's all I can say. I'm just sorry for it. I learned the old way. I go out in the swamps into the bayous and I pull my own roots, pull my own plants. I get my own Spanish moss, my own snake skins, my own stagnant swamp water. I do things the old way. I have a customer clientele that I've been working with for years, and I never let them down. I don't ghost any client. I fix the work, I send the work out, and I keep in touch with them at least once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks. Movement is very important. You have to find out if there's movement. There's a number at the bottom that if anyone would like to have a consultation, please give me a call. Like I said, this is my first YouTube video. It's going to get better as time gets with more equipment. So thank you for your time. On the videos it will be Bokor. So if you will, please like, share, and subscribe. And give me a call if you need some work. Thank you.